interested in knowing what your real reason is for being on a lock journey. Why are you really on this lock journey?
I mean, that's
are
a
you
good
on a
question.
lock journey because someone you admire happens to be on one? Yeah. And so to kind of emulate to their behavior, okay, let me jump on that bandwagon.
Yep.
No judgment here.
Yep.
I'm just curious because it seems like some people, that is their reason. Are you
right.
Because
you're
you
right.
got tired of trying to detangle and just deal with your really...
Well, see, I had short hair, so...
So it would be cool for anyone who watches this video to do a video response.
A video response?
Responding to the tag. And let me know when you rate the video.
See, I don't think I even had time.
That is it for this video, guys.
But that's a good thought. You know, like, why are you on your lock journey? That makes sense.
Drink some tea, you know, just chill out.
Drink some tea.
So it's pretty chill.
Yeah, man, drink you some tea, because, you know, you're a little sick, you know, get your thoughts together.
As always, please learn to love unconditionally, because loving with conditions the heart to not really love at all.
You right.
It's out.
So you said... He did not! Why you always gotta be tagging people? Seb, nah. Do y'all see this? Child. Do you see? Ooh, Lord. Always be doing this. I can't just watch a dang video. You always gotta be asking people questions. Got me having to respond to videos and whatnot. Like I just got it already set up with my phone on a tripod or something. Yes, okay, so yeah. Why am I on my lock journey? Thank you for the tag, Sid. I'm just playing with you, man. I ain't really mad at you. Okay, so why am I really on a lock journey? Let me tell y'all how my lock journey started. I never actually thought about getting dreadlocks until Daryl Carrington. He's a guy who works at the school I go to. Daryl, he has dreadlocks, and he was telling me, man, you should just let your hair grow out, you know, just get some honey and then just start twisting your hair every so often, just, you know, get some dreadlocks. And I was like, I don't know if I really want that. But he was very persistent. In encouraging me and you know, telling me that I should do it. Another person who didn't necessarily say I should, but a person who had locks that was a mentor and still is a mentor of mine, Shakura. She also works at WSU. She told me just like how she lives with her locks, that she likes them. Funny enough though, she actually did just cut them off pretty recently. She looks great with the mini fro. Shakura girl, you're looking good with that hair, girl. But I you know, still never really saw myself with locks. I don't know when I guess I decided to think about getting locks before I initially got them. I remember I was growing my hair in 2012, in like October of 2012. So I've been growing my hair for 5 years now. I made the decision to grow my hair to get locks the summer before that, so in 2011. And before that, I thought about getting locks a year before that. So 2010, around 2010, 2011 was actually when I first thought about getting locks. Yeah. So it was a good year. And I don't know why I think it was probably because I just wanted to change, wanted something new. I had a fade for the first 20 years of my life, besides 7th grade when I had a fro. Oh my goodness, that fro. But you know what though? We were moving from Alaska to Kansas, so that's the reason I had the fro. It wasn't because of like, it wasn't a style choice. It was purely out of convenience. Because we literally flew from Anchorage to Seattle and drove all the way down the West Coast back to Kansas. It was a long 2 weeks, okay? We even missed Christmas that year. Like, we literally just missed it because we were traveling. So yeah, that, and then I guess I did have a fro in college. So I had a fro in college for like a little bit of time. That was also a struggle year. That was actually my sophomore year. That was when I was really hating school and when I switched majors. Seems like there's a correlation there. There probably was. I'll let you think on that. So yeah, just wanted to try something new, and locks was, for me, I guess the thing that was most obvious. Before I had my locks, which is why I have the mohawk, I was doing the Usher Raymond South of France thing. So that's why I still have the mohawk to this day, because I just wanted to do locks and I didn't want to let the sides grow because that would have taken even more time. And I already had let my hair grow about 9 months before I started locking, and it was like, do I want to wait another 9 months? I already waited 9 months. So I just locked them then. But that's why I'm on my lock journey. Now, why I'm really on it. Like, that's why it started, but now why I'm continuing on it is, I think for me it's political in terms of people's perception of blackness and what it means, and how me with my locks and all the other parts of me, how that adds to the beauty that is to being black, that people can see a different type of blackness that they may have not seen before. It's also political because people think that dreadlocks are inherently dirty, or the person is unkempt and doesn't take care of themselves, which is so funny because I'm literally like the clean freak, and I'm the person's all about like men's hygiene and, you know, personal cleanliness. So yeah, unclean, not me. So I just want to be a visible, again, check that last video, you know, why I'm visible. I want to be a person who is visible in my blackness, in my gayness, in my dreadlockness, in my locked state, to show people that, you know, I'm just like any other person. Because people have this big perception of what a person with dreadlocks, you know, do, or what they are, that they smoke all the time. And some people do smoke, some people are Rastafarian, but not all people who have locks are Rastafarian, not all people who have locks smoke. So I mean, I don't know. Although I guess I did for that 1 second when I was in California, but it's legal there, so I'm just letting y'all know. That was interesting. But yeah, why I'm doing it now is definitely political, you know, with the whole Supreme Court ruling about people who can, you know, not hire if you have dreadlocks. Like, it's not discrimination because it's not some type of thing you can, I don't know. There's a specific reason which makes sense, and it's like really like one of those splitting hair type of things, pardon the pun. Yeah, so definitely political now, why I'm on my journey. I also kind of just want to maintain this for at least 7 years, and something that I've toyed around with is cutting off my locks, but the only reason I've thought about that is because you can reattach your locks even if you cut them off, as long as you leave like a little bit of new growth. So that's a possibility. I've not thought about seriously, although a person did comment on my video when I was combing out my hair, or combing out a lock to see what it would be like and how long it would take. They were saying you should just comb out your lock and wear your hair in a ponytail. And I'm like, I have thought about that. I went through that phase of thinking about my hair in that way, and I think I've moved past it. I think that unless I revisit it, I just won't really, you know, unless I revisit it, then I want to, but as long as I don't think about it, then I'm good. I like my locks, right? I'm gonna keep them. So yeah, Seb always tagging people in these videos, man. You just want people to have conversations on internet like it's social media or something, trying to create a whole community of lock people. What you talking about? So yeah, I was actually gonna tag Angela and Lane in the video, but since you tagged her, I will just let that be. But we will wait for that video, Angela, and see what happens. I think, I'm not sure if Lanson talked about this in his video, like when he cut his locks, but I will tag you, Lex, and see if you wanna make a video. And then who else? There was someone, let me see. Let me check my subscription box real quick. Oh, Antoine Bandele. That's how I'm gonna say it. Bandele. I want to tag you, Antoine, and see what you think in terms of, you know, like, why are you really on your lock journey? I know you talked about in your video, and maybe I just consider this an invitation for elaboration, you know? So you can do that, okay? So I'm just gonna tag y'all 3 people. I don't have a long list of folks to really choose from. I'm not super active on here, like, in terms of the talking at me. I don't know people's names. I need to figure this out. Y'all help me, okay? I'm having issues. Yeah, but okay, so that's the video. If you want to like it, give it a thumbs up if you do that. If you have any other questions, or if you want to leave your response as to why you're really on your lock journey, if you're on one, in the comment section below, feel free to do that if I didn't tag you. And hit me up on any other types of social media, Instagram, Snapchat, wherever. Remember, I do have the Pinterest board of inspiration if you're ever in a point where you're feeling like you may not be as motivated to keep your locks, or you're having trouble with your journey, especially if you're in that first 2 years where it seems to be very mentally hard to stay in the lock journey. It's kind of trying. Definitely check out my Pinterest page for inspiration to keep on the journey, to stay firm with it, okay? Also subscribe to this channel if you'd like to do that. Click on the bell notification icon. I post every Monday and Thursday right now. I'm trying to get back on the main schedule now that school is kind of wrapping up and slowing down, especially with this winter break. Oh my God, I can't wait. Child, we don't go back until like January 20th or something, the day after Martin Luther King. We got like a good 5 weeks. Okay, I'm about to enjoy these 5 weeks. Anyway, that's that point. If if you look up there. That's where last week's video is. There's a playlist of more awesome content right there. Check that out if you want to. And then also, last chance to hit the subscribe circle, which is right over there, you know, just to the left of me or the right, whichever way you're looking at this. Okay, that's enough. Thank you for the question, Seb. I will see y'all later. And like always, peace and keep it locked.